Okay. Are you eating my hair? Are you eating mommy's hair? Why are you eating my hair? Why? Why? That doesn't make no sense. No, eating mommy's hair makes absolutely no sense. Mommy's hair has enough issues by itself. What are you doing? Come sit with me. You come sit with me? Yeah, he's gonna help me. He's gonna help me. He's a good boy. He's
Hello, my friend.
Hello, what's happening?
How are you?
I'm good. I'm hanging in there. It's another lovely day.
Oh my God, you are new?
Yes.
Oh wow.
Yes.
Where are you from?
Here, I was gonna say, hold on real quick. I can't act like this was probably gonna distract me because I'm on another live. So give me one
Okay,
second.
okay.
Okay. All right, we will hold that one off. I was gonna try a new one today, but like I guess apparently people can just come through and jump in the box, which I was not aware of. I don't like know. I'm 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 learning stuff. Like I'm trying. I don't know, but I'm like looking around different sites. I said I'm like trying to. I don't know. I don't know what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to keep my sanity. So what are you doing? What are you doing? You better not be over here chewing nothing up. Alright, hold on. Let me get, because I said I do the weird news first thing in the morning. Typically, I'll come on here, I'll get my makeup on, and get ready for my day, all that good stuff. I need a shower or something of yours. Like, I'll be real. I need risky con. What? What? That makes absolutely no sense. But okay, hello, what's going on, JK? How are you, honey? It's so bizarre. It's so bizarre. Okay. It's so bizarre. I'm always like done. I appreciate you. I say every single like helps. YouTube's been really weird. They had an update and I didn't realize they had an update and like so I'm like, I'm hoping like I'll have like people come through. Like I'm like, okay, not like a crazy amount of people. But like say like right now how there's 10 and when I would get off here it would show 2 and I'm like I've never had just 2 people come through my life, you know what I mean? Like I Faya, how are we, like I don't know, it's been weird. So guys, check your app to see if it like there's an update for you because I said there was one for me, so I'm curious. Anyway, it don't matter. Do me a favor, tap the screen, like the live. I said I do YouTube and TikTok normally first thing in the morning. I come on, I do the weird news. I like it. I like it. I like it when people come and hang out with me. And I said I really like just hearing. I don't know, like about what happens in the world. Did you guys see? I talked about this yesterday, right? But there was a couple who ended up. They climbed up to. I mean, they got arrested. They got arrested, but they ended up. They climbed to the top of the Empire State Building, right? And he proposed to her. He was dressed like Batman. She was dressed like Catwoman. I mean, if you need like a good engagement story, like that's a right, like that's a good one. Like, so how'd you propose? Oh, we did like a. Now here's my question: what if one of them had fallen? Like, I get the whole thing. They're doing what they love. It makes them happy. Stop chewing on stuff. But, like, for real, though. Like, for real, though. Like, what if one of them had fallen? Like, they're known for being like these. Stop. You're not chewing paper. They're, like, known on the internet for being like these extreme daredevilists. I don't think that they should allow people to put that type of material out. That's me. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's me. You can't go jump out of a plane without an instructor to start with. Like, I don't think it's a good. I get that people are gonna do what they want to do at the end of the day, but I don't know. I don't think that they should platform it because then what happens? People go, oh look, that looks like fun, and then they try. What? Can you sit down, please? Here, find a seat. You know what I mean? Like it's. I don't think that it should be. Oops, shit.
I don't think that it should be
Oh.
like
It shouldn't be platform. That's just my opinion. Like that is just my opinion. I don't know. Other people might feel differently. I think that I mean like to be a tattoo artist, technically you have to have like a tattoo license. So why not have like I mean is there I don't know. It just doesn't like it doesn't make sense to me. I've never gotten it. Like why people are into this shit. Never. Like, I'm short. I can't even like reach most of my pull shots. Like you ain't gonna catch my fat ass climbing up nothing. You are not gonna catch my ass climbing up nothing. I won't even do the rock wall at the carnivals. Fuck that. Fuck that. We are not climbing. Like, I'll keep my happy ass on the ground. So I said, I think it's kind of like a good story, I guess. Like, oh, so how'd you two get engaged? But then, so now what they did, because they said they got arrested, and now what's going to happen is they're going to try to figure out a way to top it for their wedding. And like there have been people that have done that on lives and done that on videos and fallen. Like that's which is just like wild to me. Like I just like like the last thing I want is people to like look at my demise. You know what I'm saying? Now, in good news this week, and I thought this one was very very interesting. This is like a great thing for me to read. Like I've been kind of like stoked about it just because like it's awesome. There's cures coming out. Um, they ended up in Louisiana. They cured the very first sickle cell anemia patient. W. Yeah, we're gonna take that as a win. I thought that was like that's great. Like he's young too. I forget how old he is off the top of my head. He's something like 20. Like he's real young. So it's not. I mean, I say real young, but like he's like just I'll have to look later. But like 20 years old or so. So he's still like got like a full life, like all that stuff. I don't know if they specifically picked him for it because of that. Like they wanted a healthy candidate. But either way, that means they're making progress. Which sometimes, when it comes to like medical stuff, the last thing you feel like they're doing is making progress. You know what I mean? Like you're like I sit back and I go, okay, like why with all the resources we have available and everything else and the amount of people whose lives are touched by cancer and have family that have it, have gone through it themselves, why haven't we figured out a cure for that? Like, is there any way we could make that like top priority? Like, I mean, can we like make that like a? To me, that should be like an up there priority. You know what I mean? Like, let's work on getting that fixed. How about that? Like, we have cures. I mean, there's treatment, but it's not like a cure. They cure for everything else. So I just ramble first thing in the morning, guys. Welcome to Morning Rambles with Renee. Now, I was really excited last night. I said I started doing if you guys haven't seen them, they're flow fans or LED fans. And so I came on, I'm like, all right, well, I'll start coming on Thursday night and I'll do like my fans at night. And they're really neat. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. They look so cool. I have found out, I have found out the downfall of it though. Check my hands out. Like, don't mind the knobby fingers. That's always been like that. But, like, Eric, good morning, honey. You say they're metal. So, like, I literally have cuts. I'm like, all right, we're going to have to go back through and file that down a little bit. Because it's like, but I had so much fun doing it. I don't know. It's a good time. So I said I've been getting into the flow stuff lately. I'm trying to keep my head up and marching forward. So that's what we're going to do. That's what we're gonna do. If I have to, but yeah, my living room looked like a rave last night. Like I was like out there practicing shit. Like my neighbors are probably like, "What the fuck is she doing?" Either they're like watching my live from like another one. I'm like, dude, that's the chick that lives next door. All right. Okay. So I said, guys, we do the weird news first thing in the morning. I love it when people stop by. But you know what? You know what else I love? I love it when people like the live. Just putting that one out there. Hint, hint, wink, wink. I think that all the coolest people and the best looking people in the world will naturally want to tap the screen just because it seems like a really hot, you know, thing to do, right? It seems like the best option, right? Tap the screen. Yes, the air got it. Air got it. All right, but so I said that's like that's definitely that's some big news. So I said, Air, you are wonderful, baby. Thank you. I appreciate it. So, okay, I'm supposed to go to a party today, right? One of the guys on my team invited me out to a party, and I want to go so bad. But, like, literally yesterday, it was 111 degrees. Like, I'm not even remotely making this shit up. Like, it was 111 degrees. And it was humid. And this is like a house party, so I have a feeling like there's gonna be a lot of people walking in and out of the doors and whatnot, and I'm like, like I want to go, I want to go, like I want to go, but I'm just like, oh, so I'm gonna do my best to get showered and get pretty and put my hair up and all that stuff, and then like I would love to stay and hang out, but like I said, it's just. I was gonna bake something to take with it. I don't even want to turn my oven on because the inside of my house, even though I'm in the air conditioning, feels like an oven. Like I mean, it literally was 111 degrees yesterday. I keep hearing people talk about their heat waves. I hear it on TikTok where people are like, "Oh, we had." I have yet to hear anybody that had over my number, and it's like right on like the coastline. So when I tell you, it's literally I can understand what a lightning bug in a jar must feel like because that's very similar. Like practice cooking outside, right? Just slap it on like the sidewalk. Just stick it out there, like let it bake itself. Like okay, we're gonna save like a little bit of energy. I've seen. Have you guys ever seen? There's a show, and it's called the fuck is the name of it? Oh, it's called. I would say Cheapskates. Cheapskates. We were say that's nothing. 103. Walk in the park. But there's a show called Extreme Cheapskates, right? I don't know why I end up watching some of the shit that I do, but either way, and it's pretty much what it sounds like. Like it's people that will go to extreme lengths. Like people have addictive personalities. You can get addicted to anything, and they are addicted to saving money, right? Which I guess isn't like a bad, right? It's better than like being like a compulsive spender, right? But like, there's certain things like I seen this one chick, right, and she was invited to a party, and she's like, I always like to bring food when I come to parties. So she went to the dollar store. She got all her ingredients, which there's not. Sometimes there's good stuff at the dollar store. I mean, lasagna noodles are lasagna noodles, whether they're. But she literally skimped out like on everything. Like instead of using hamburger to mix in with it, she literally went up and was like, "How much if I buy like a pound of beef fat?" And then she took and she like just I was like just nothing but beef fat. And then she's like, yeah, I only spent like $20 to make this meal. And then she takes, and this is really where like I was like, whoa, right? She takes the casserole dish and she's like, now, this is how I cook my stuff. And she's like, you really got to put on an extra row of aluminum foil because you don't want like any type of water getting in. And I'm like, the fuck is she getting ready to do? Like what, she gonna put it in the shower? Like, this bitch opened the fucking dishwasher, right? Stuck it in the dishwasher, then put plates that she had cleaned on the bottom. She was like, I try to do it all in one, just so that way, it saves me energy. And I'm like, you can't be eating out of everybody's kitchen. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't be eating out of everybody's kitchen. That's and like she's like, oh, it tastes. You wouldn't even take. Everybody that ever tries to say you won't be able to taste the difference does not understand that you can probably taste the difference, right? Like, I bet it tastes sour. Yeah, like I mean, we've all technically had beef fat, but just to sit and eat it in like this wet lasagna shit, like I mean, it just like a lasagna soup. Like I make lasagna soup. It's easier just to throw it all together than to lay it out, like the whole thing. But it's the same stuff. It's actually got meat in it, and it's actually got cheese in it, and it's got. I have one friend who he is allergic to gluten, right? And like, do you have a decent bowel movement this morning? I did. Thank you for asking, V8. I feel much lighter now, but my toilet does not. But like, so he has like a gluten allergy, right? So he makes like, and that's always like his sell, like to get us to try it, is he'll be like, I bet you can't tell the difference. And I'm like, I would disagree with that because, like, listen, I like me some gluten. I like me some carbs. Give me some gluten. All that stuff. Like, I like that stuff. But I mean, he's had to adapt. He's had to do with it what he can do. It's not something he can help. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's got a gluten allergy. Like, that fucking sucks. I would be so sad if I had a gluten allergy. So I'd be like, well, what am I supposed to eat now? So he's like specialty make all his meals and like all that stuff, but he's like really allergic to it. So like, I was gonna look up gluten free recipes to even just take to him. You know what I mean, like cookies or something, right? And but then I was worried it was gonna cross contaminate. So I'm like, okay, I just not. You know what I mean? Like I just not. We don't want to set him off with that. But so I said, guys, if you haven't seen this week in the like weird news, whatever, said them once. I always get new people through, so it's like sometimes I got to repeat stuff. Do me a favor, tap the screen like the top stuff in the news this week, at least I saw. And my dates might be a little like wonky, whatever. But I said there was a couple that climbed the Empire State Building, and on the very top of it, they got proposed. They had like some sign. They're doing like a Netflix deal. They got arrested after they got down for illegally climbing, and I'm like, well, why is legal climbing a thing? Like you figured, okay. Now I guess if the people pay, like, cause I'm like that's wasting resources. If you have like all the police down there just waiting to see if somebody falls or blah blah blah. But I mean, if the person's paying the police to be there in their off time, or like the firemen or whatever, I can see where maybe they would allow it. Like either way, listen, I ain't doing that shit. I'm not doing that shit. And then I said, "Hello, princess. Hello, Rico. How are you, honey?" But then the other one was they cured the very first patient of sickle cell anemia, and I thought that was like I'm like just tickled pink over that. Like just hearing that like they came out with a cure for anything is refreshing, refreshing. Alexa, I like this song. So those are like the big, like I said, the big ones. If I miss something in there, whatever. But so all right, okay. Let's see. What the fuck? Okay, at least three people stung by a sea creature along the Galveston beaches. It looks like a jellyfish, but it's like a really light blue color. I'm telling you, and the ocean, like, listen, I may be, you're very nice, princess. Well, thank you. I have my moments. I can be an asshole too, but normally have to give me a reason to be an asshole. So, okay, let's say, hold on. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Like that's another thing too. I feel like I'm getting cranky as I get older. Like I'm like, don't like I don't know. I used to like when I was younger, my friends that was like the thing. There's not really much to do in my area, so everybody would go to the beach in summertime. So I'm like, yeah, yeah, I'm getting invitations for yeah, let's go to the beach, let's go to the beach, and then like I don't like being hot. I do not like the sensation of sand. I do not like our beaches here are not like beaches. The water's like I've like been out like next to our water and shown people and they're like, why is it that color? And I'm like, because that's listen like Jersey's got a lot of like toxic waste dumps and all that stuff like nuclear plants that are out of commission. Like yeah, it's no bueno. Like, but so I can remember being younger, and there was like a little tiny beach at a park, and people used to be able to go swim in it, right? And now they don't let people swim in it anymore. But like, people would have their kids swimming in this like little beach, and you could literally see the nuclear reactor across the water. You could literally see it. Like you could take a picture of it in the background. It looked like The Simpsons, like the big stack. Like it's a little unnerving. It's a little unnerving. But so I said, but that was like a little tiny beach. Like, the actual beach is like downstate. And I don't like to be hot. For real. I get cranky when I'm hot. I don't like to be hot. Like I said, it was 111 here yesterday. And I got invited to a party today that I'm gonna go to, but I'm probably gonna like, I don't know. It's been pretty hot here. I said I was gonna bake something to take it, and I'm like, I don't even want to like turn my oven on. Like I don't want to turn my oven on. Like my oven's already on. All right. Somebody said straight from my nightmares, which that's like the quote in it, like straight from my nightmares. Giant starfish and port Aransas. I don't know. I probably fucked that word all up. Aransas. At first, I was gonna say Arkansas, but that's not what it says. Aransas. Shocks the internet. Yo, that motherfucker looks like it's about that big. Like that thing. Starfish are weird, man. Like they got the. It's like snakes. Like I can't trust something fully that doesn't have feet. I guess. Right? Like you see starfish and it's like, yeah, I mean, I would, yeah, no. Like, I ain't picking that shit up. Like, it can be free. All right, the stuff of nightmares. Dozens of creepy dolls found washed up along South Texas beaches. I will tell this story. I'll try to sum it up real quick because it's a doozy, right? I ended up I worked when I was younger, when I was in my 20s, I worked for a disaster restoration company, right? That was kind of like Surf Pro. Like they would go, like I didn't go out and get the shit, but like the guys would go out and get the stuff after like fires, floods, like whatever, right? And they would bring it back, and then each department would work on restoring their shit. I had, and this is absolutely no bullshit. I swear to God, like this story is 100% true, and it's like weird as fuck. So you're already like dealing with like dirty stuff, but then that's not even the issue. It's you're getting scrapbooks that come through that have ash all over them, and you have to like I did like the trinkets and like the laundry type stuff. Like that was like kind of I got hair in my eye. So we got a call, right, that said, "Hey, we just took on a new job." We said, "Okay, well, what is it?" They said it's for a mental institute that called fire. And we were like, okay. Alexa, next. Alexa, next. But so, okay. So, already like there's a question mark there, whatever. And it came in and it all comes in like in black trash bags. Like the really heavy duty black trash bags that are massive and you gotta go through and pull all this shit out. And so I have to go through all the stuff in that was in these different people's rooms, right? And it wasn't like a psychiatric like outpatient program. It was like a heavy duty like mental hospital. So in the warehouse, right? And it just so happens to be that I'm there by myself, like in the back, just right then. I go and I'm like, okay, and I wheel a cart back, right? And I had back then they used to have MP3 players, so I had my MP3 players in, and I would normally listen to like my lessons from school, but I was like, okay, like, so I had it playing, and that one Nas song that's like he, like it sounds like a horror movie. I swear to God, this is true. It started playing, right? And I got like gloves on, like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm like getting ready to dig into this. The light over top of me burns out. I'm like, okay. I rip open the bag, right? And the bag is all full of baby dolls that have their eyes removed. That's 100. And I was like, and I had to sit there because I had to, like, to some people it looks like trash and just get rid of it, but then there's people they think that's their real child, or you know what I mean, like just something like it just it's like you got to remember that just because it's not something you would keep, that doesn't mean it doesn't mean something to somebody else. So I'm like sitting there, but it was definitely one of like the weirder things I had come through. Most of it was just kind of like it was like the stuff was like the sad stuff. Then they tried to do this shit to us, right? And we were like, nah. Like the only time I ever seen them turn away anything, there was an apartment complex, right? Got infested with bed bugs, and they were gonna bring them in and have us like restore this shit, and we were like, no, we're not, no. Like, no, we're not taking bed bugs home to our fucking families. Like, no. Like, what do you know? Is your name really Poop Sock? That's amazing. That's amazing. That's amazing. All right, guys, welcome through. I'm live on TikTok. I'm also live on YouTube. Make sure you tap the screen for me and follow live. All right, so we were doing weird news in the morning. I said I need a shower. I need to get a shower. I need to get my shit together today. I said I'm supposed to go to a party today. It's been way like the weather here is like everybody's bitching about the weather online, right? And I have not heard anybody that has above mine yesterday. I said it was literally 111 here. And I live like right on the coast, so it was like humid and like it was one of those days where it's like hard to breathe outside and I'm like, I wanna look cute today, but I know it's not gonna like you want to go to a party and look cute, you know what I mean? I'm like, I mean, I'll have good intentions of looking cute, but I'm gonna look like a drowned rat, and that's fine. Um, let's see. Okay, everybody was like watching like the World Cup. I don't know. I don't know why. Like, I don't know. It doesn't seem like if you like sports and all that stuff, that's great. I said I play pool. That's like my sport of choice. Like, but I wouldn't sit and watch it on TV. I mean, I might. I'll be real. I've watched YouTube videos about it, and I have like a pool game on my phone, so that way I can practice different angles and shit. But I'm not like a sports person. So if people like, I just wonder why you don't really hear about how much people like soccer until the World Cup's happens. You guys seen that one chick that she's like the rugby player? I have no idea what her name is. She just went to like some red carpet thing, and they were putting pictures. Yo, she's fucking diesel. Like she's fucking diesel. I was watching videos because it popped up on TikTok, and she's just like whap. Like nope. I'm like, I can't lie. I might sandbag it a little bit. Like if I was going up against her, because like I'm little. Like I'm only like 5'1". Like I'm little, and oh my god, like she just be like whap. Like I've seen where she just put her hand out and like somebody went flying. I'm like, all right, that's cool. Okay, so let's see. All right. Rare copy of the Declaration of Independence found by UK National Archives in papers captured from a U.S. ship. That's solid. That's solid. We got it back. Okay. You want to know, like, okay. So I am from Delaware, right? You, if most people have never met anybody from Delaware, there are some of us that actually live here. It's like South Dakota. I've never really met somebody that lived in South Dakota. I mean, like maybe a handful of times, but like I don't know. I think South Dakota is just like a myth. I don't think maybe it doesn't really exist. Who knows? Thank you, Infinite Honey. I appreciate that. But so this is like something that we are proud of. Hi, Linda. What's happening? This is something we're proud of. We don't have much to brag about, right? Oh, thank you, Infinite. Here, let me put a follow back on you. Watch. You ready? Did you like it? Bet you did. But but so we were the first state to sign the Declaration of Independence. That's why it's called the first state. Blah blah blah. All this stuff. But I'm like, that's the biggest thing we have to like. We got Biden, which we don't even own him here. Like it's not a thing. Like we don't own him. Like we were all like, oh Jesus Christ. You know what I mean? Like a lot of us met him in school, and like it's not a big area. And but that's the other thing that we have to brag about is we were first in line. They were like, "Hey, we're all gonna sign this. Come on, get up," and he was the quickest one. That's how little they see what's going on. That's how little we have to brag about here. Like, we're like, we were the first ones to sign the Declaration. Like, who the fuck cares? Who gives a shit? It's the Declaration of Independence or the Constitution. I honestly can't remember off the top of my head. I'm having like a brain fart morning. Okay, so let's see. Sightings of humpback whales surge in Rio de Janeiro, fueling a demand for whale watching trips. Dude, I want to go on a whale watching trip so bad. I want to go. Don't get me wrong. One of them motherfuckers comes up and hits the boat. You're gonna see some shit literally in the water. But like, I would love to go. Like, I want to go up to Maine and do like the traditional like nerdy stuff. Like, I don't know, like go lobster fishing, and I couldn't eat like okay. I'll be real. This is the stupidest story. So I went one day with my daughter to the Chinese food market, right? And I'm like, okay, go in. I had this weird craving. You know how sometimes you just crave shit? I'm like, I could go for some lobster. Like, I could really go for some lobster. I love lobster. Like, I love lobster. Like, you give me a good surf and turf, and I'm a happy girl. You know what I mean? Like, I'm very serious about my food. You know? Sharing creepy story from a disaster restoration job, dude. That was like 10 minutes ago. Check, like, hurry up, AI. Catch up to shit. I've already moved on. Like, it's just that story was literally like 10 minutes ago. Like, it took it that long. That artificial intelligence is not aptly named. But so, fuck. See, it totally made me lose my train of thought. What was I talking about? Maine. Oh, so okay, so we went to the store, right? And I seen how they have those fish tanks and they're like still alive and like I can't do that. I can't do that. I can't do that. Did you know apparently lobsters scream when they get cooked? I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. Could not do it. Like I straight up, I could not do it. I can remember my dad going crabbing because I said, oh, that's what a lot of people do is go fishing in my area. And I can remember hearing the ding, 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 slowing down, and I didn't realize why. But I'm like, there's no way I can't cook a lobster, like, and listen to it scream, and like, there's no way that that would happen. And so I'm like, okay, well, and then we go to like another store, right? And I see that they have one in the pack that's like sealed, right? And it's already pre-cooked. So I'm like, okay, well, cool. Like I don't have to, you know what I mean? I can just kind of heat this bad boy up. I couldn't eat it. It has a face. Like if I'm gonna eat something, it has to not have a face. The second it has a face, like even shrimp, like the second you put a face into it, I don't want, I don't, I'm like I can't. Like I can't. Like I just can't do it. Like there's a face on it. There's a face. Like you ever like see like in the grocery store you walk by like the fish one where it's like they're just like these like eyes staring up and you're like like I'll literally walk through the grocery store and like during this part just be like so that way the fish don't look into like my soul. Like I just can't. I can't. I can't. I can't. But so yeah, I ended up throwing the lobster in the trash and wasting my money. Okay, story over. I was too. I was like, stop looking at me. So it's like when I'm trying to use the bathroom and the dog's sitting there like looking at me like, I'm like, dude, can you blink? Look away. Come on, you're making it hard for me to go. Like I can't start a stream with you sitting there staring at me. You know? He's funny too because I said this one, he's a lot more mouthy than my last dog was. So like if I'm not petting him enough, he'll bark at me. So I'll be sitting in the bathroom trying to do my business, and he's sitting there barking at me. And I'm like, dude, stop. Just let this happen. I just want to play on my phone. I want to surf TikToks, all that stuff. Like, I'm good. I'm good. Just give me 5 minutes. Give me 5 minutes. All right, story over. Alrighty, let's see. Okay. St. Bernard dogs still roam the Swiss Alps as part of the Living Museum and its breeding program. I mean, what did they have? Didn't they, like, in St. Bernards, weren't they originally, like, they're big dogs, too. Oh, my gosh. But they had, like, I can remember seeing on the thing that had the barrel. Was it water? I know it was to, like, in case somebody was out there and, like, lost, they could. I'm pretty sure it's water, but it was in a keg, which, so when I was younger, I always thought that meant a beer. I don't know. Okay. Sorry, over. But see, they need a home. Yeah, they need a home. They need somewhere to go and get warm. I can't do like big dogs, man. Like I gotta have like a little dog. Like I have to be able to hold on to it. Like I'd be flying down the street looking like a kite with a big dog. You know what I mean? All right. Alexa, I like the song. All right, let's see. All right, one of the world's deadliest animals once swam freely in the Detroit River. A dog stopped him. It was a hippo. It was a hippo. They say that hippos are like the big, like, no, no. You know what I mean? Like, people think it's like lions. They think it's, or not zebras, but like tigers, shit like that. They're like, it's supposedly like hippos. Like, you'd be like, oh, they're cute. Like, kind of look like pigs. Like, they'll fuck you up. They will fuck you up. Don't touch them. Just leave them be. Like, you think they look all cute with their little ears going like this and their like little tail going like this? No, they'll fuck you up. Um, Here's another one. I don't think I could do the texture of this. And I said, if you guys are new, you're more welcome. Come and chit chat with me. Tap the screen, like the live. I love it when people stop by to see me. Okay. $75 caviar topped tater tots. A day's pay worth of beer. Here's the World Cup menu and prices. So this was at Y. Can you imagine that? You're sitting with somebody who orders 75, and like it was like in the heat too. It was in Brazil. I don't they do it outside the World Cup? Like maybe they don't because they probably want to make sure that it's not going to rain or whatever. But like, imagine sitting next to somebody that got $75 worth of tater tots that had caviar on top of it, and then they're drinking at the same time too. I've never tried caviar. I like to think that I'm like open minded. Like I'll try something, but I don't think I would like it. I don't think I would like it. Like it's like boba tea. Like I'm like I don't know. Like something about the little. Like it just doesn't seem like. I feel no need to go out of my way to try caviar. I feel no need to go out of my way to try it. Like, I'm good. I heard it's like really fishy. I'm not a big huge fan of fish. Like just especially when they got a face. But I'm saying like I'm not a really big like I don't know. I don't know. I used to like work in a bagel shop and I tried salmon, like we had lox bagels. It was like it's like a texture like that stuff. We used to get people that would come through, right? And like get like crazy combinations. Like you're I have no idea why I remember this because I was like 17 when this happened. Like I worked in a bagel shop for a bit, and people would come through, and like the lox bagel was the bagel and cream cheese, slice of lox on both sides. Right, it was like an open face. Had like three onions on it, a slice of tomato, and then capers. Like already to me that I'm like I tried a caper. Oh God! Like why are people eating capers? Why are people like that's like they're like masochistic shit. So, you know what I mean? Like I want to torture myself. Let's eat some capers. So but then you would get the people that would come through and it would be like, hey, lox and cream cheese, please, and you'd be like, hold on. So you want lox on okay. Okay, like how like it's like the craziest combination. As long as a person is happy, that's all that truly matters. All right, so I said we do the weird news first thing in the morning. Let's see. Let's find a good one. All right. I would honestly, I would love to go to this. I said I'm like one of those tour people. I love tours. I love going on tours, learning about places, and like total nerdy shit. There's a monumental cave art on Paris's oldest bridge finally opens, and this is how they're as the public steps and sniffs inside for the first time. Imagine what that has to smell like. Like what are the in Paris, like the catacombs and whatnot? Imagine what that like. Imagine like I would love to go to Venice and like go see all like the history there and like Rome and like all the art. I'm like really big into art, and I would love to go there. Apparently, it smells like shit. Like Venice, like that water is shit. So like imagine that you're like I'm gonna take a gondola ride and I'm gonna propose to like my girlfriend, blah 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 blah, and it's gonna be so romantic. And then you get there and you're proposing and there's like turds floating by because apparently that's where it. And like I said, I've never been there, so I don't I don't 100% know that this is true. So feel free to check. I'm sorry, Princess. Are you here, Princess? Yes, Rico, I'm here. I've been talking. I answered you. All right. Okay. All right. Let's see. There was a scavenger hunt during the World Cup, and it was called the Beaver Hunt. I don't know why that hit me in the funnies. Eric, good morning, honey. What's gonna? Let's see. All right. I keep seeing. If you guys haven't, what did they do? Well, here there was a happy ending to that story. They actually put the pepperoni underneath the cheese. I just reacted too quickly. Yeah. Which is brilliant. Like it was brilliant, but like I opened the box and I was like, "What the fuck? What the fuck?" And then I started eating and I was like, "Oh, they put it underneath the cheese." I've never seen it. I've literally never seen anybody do that before. Like I don't know if somebody was like new there or what. Like, but so I keep seeing in the weird news. There's a bull. If you guys haven't seen it, go like look at it. Right, that's how I feel, Eric. Like it was still good, but I'm like, I don't know. I like mine crunchy. Yeah, I like those little crunchy edges. But so this bowl, like I said, if you get a chance, go look at it. They named it Donald Trump because it has the blonde comb over, and it does. I keep seeing this on all these different pages. I said I came on last night, Eric, and I was doing my LED fans at night for like that was the first time I've done them at night. And when I tell you, like, I fucked my hands up pretty good. Battle scars, like, but yeah, this one you could see like where the fan was. Like, so I'm like, all right, today we're going to be buffing down the edges of that. I'm supposed to, dude, Eric. I've been telling them like how hot. Do you realize it was 111? Oh, hold on, Alexa, stop. Wait, I don't know. Hold on, I have to. I'll have to. One of the guys on my team is calling me. Alexa, play. I'll text him back. Hold on, give me 1 second. Let me hear him. Okay, sorry about that. My bad, my bad. All right, let's see. I seen this on a different page before, and I thought it was kind of interesting, right? Like, I don't know why people are perplexed by this. Like, they're like, oh God, how? Like, what? Like, oh, that's a cool one. That's a cool one. That's cool. But so that's a cool one. Go bonus pod. All right. But so there's videos showing groups of people entering the New York City sewers at night, and it's baffling residents and investigators. Why is it baffling? Like, if anything, it's colder underground. Like that's just basements, everything. Like downstairs, like if it's in the ground, it's gonna be naturally colder. So, I mean, people need somewhere to sleep. So if it shields them, keeps them cool during summer and all that stuff. I don't know how I feel. Like I keep seeing this one guy right on TikTok, and I'm not like down in him. Like I'm sure. Like I just let's see what other people do, and I'm like, I am really big. Like I'm a really really big dog person, right? Really really big dog person, and like that's just like a huge dog person. And so I keep seeing this guy, and like I give him credit because he wants to keep his dog, right? But he's homeless, and he has a sign on his live stream that says homeless, and then he says send roses for the dog. And I'm like, I just feel weird about that. Like, is that weird, or am I just being like overly sensitive? Like, you're literally sitting out. Like I said, here it was 111 yesterday, and you're sitting outside with your dog on live stream asking for gifts for him. And it's like, I don't know. I feel like, to me, I feel like it's a scam. I feel like people that do that then go home and they're, because people, they hit on people's soft spots. Like, you know what I mean? Like, they sit on people's. I want to do my fans more today. I do. I want to do my fans a bit more today. I don't think I should though. I think I should give my hands a break. Okay. So, but I had a lot of fun last night. I had a lot of fun. Um, all right. So apparently there was a steampunk festival that creates an unlikely capital for Victorian style and sci-fi oddity in New Zealand. I would love to go to that. I was watching one the one day, right? Challenge question: how much would you make someone pay to date your shoes? How would one go about dating a shoe? Like, what are you gonna like? Take it to the movies? Like, eat popcorn with it? Take it out to a fancy dinner? Like say do what? like, I don't like dating shoes is when a shy person simps and send $4. Okay, that's really, really specific. That is really, really specific. That is really, really specific. I worked. Listen, I worked in a toy store that wasn't for children for a long time. I got to be careful how I say it, and that's like I'm I'm all for lifestyle stuff, but like, dude, you got to get it together, man. Yeah, you gotta get it together. Like, seriously, simp, you gotta get it together. Like, you can't be simping all over the internet for like, you know, like, you can have urges to do shit, but that don't mean you gotta take it to everybody. You know what I mean? Like, hello, Trail, what's going on? Like, I've like literally never heard somebody say, "Can I date your shoes?" Like, I have so many visuals that, and the main one is like sitting there like clinking glasses with. I keep sending my page to see shoes. Yeah, I get the whole idea of it, but like, why are you just taking it to people on the internet? Like, there's whole sites that are dedicated to that shit. There's whole like I feel like on a family site, people's pets really don't need to be like broadcasted. You know what I mean? Like, there's kids and shit on here. Like, I'm a pretty open minded person. You know what I mean? Like, I'm a pretty open minded person, but like, I don't understand why you would bring it to a place where there's kids. That's my thought process, because I said there's lots of sites that are dedicated towards that. I feel that makes sense. It does. It does. Believe me, it does. I wouldn't have said it if it didn't make sense. It makes sense. Understood. I'll tell you, I was, I was in this store the one day, and this guy came through, and believe it or not, this was actually like kind of like a regularly, like, you realize you can gift without seeing shoes too if you want me to take you serious. I'm just saying. Not offer something, not offer something. Like, what the fuck is this shit? But so this dude came in the one day. This dude came in the one day, and I said we would get people who brought not permission slips. And I said, this is not like an all the time thing, but this would happen. Like, are you sat there begging for money on lives? Unreal. Oh, okay. Some comments in the cyber filter. But so like this dude came in the store one day, and like it was like they would bring in a piece of paper that said, I, am that like, it would have like his full name and shit. I'm his mistress, like, hey, can you like they would come in and ask her something like really, really off the wall, like really, really embarrassing, and then they would get you to sign it to, what I mean, to attest to this really happening. And I'm not kidding you when I say the one day I had a dude who walked around. What did his cap say? He brought the letter in, and I said this was not like that. It's not a common thing, but it would happen from time to time where people would bring that through. And so he ended up like he had said something, right, and they had to. Hi, Fatty, what's going on? They had to decide whether like it said in the letter that we got to decide how much longer he stayed locked in. Those who know what I'm talking about. And so, but so they ended up that like he we got to decide whether how long he was gonna stay locked up. And yeah, yeah. But so he had a pink cap, right? A pink swimmer's cap, and it had Dunce written on it. And he was walking around. This man was face was beet red. Like I have never seen anybody's face redder than his. Like he had this pink cap on that said Dunce on it. Like at work, yeah, yeah. That's what I'm saying. I worked in a toy shop that isn't based. Kids were not allowed for like 7 years. It was like a ridiculously long period of time. And I said, I absolutely loved that. I loved it. But even in there, like people were, it's crazy because people were actually more respectable, and believe it or not, in there than they've been online. Like I will get some of the cringiest fucking comments online, and I'm like, but I've never had somebody like you. I've never been in the grocery store and have somebody come up and be like, "Hey, I like your." Like it wouldn't happen. It's never happened. On the internet, not so much. And then I love it when people turn it around, right? And they're like, "Well, I mean, you shouldn't dress like that, bitch. It's 111 here. It's 111 here." Like, I mean, like it's 111 here. Like I like like I've had people come through and say, and I'm like, dude, it's hot where I live. Like, sorry, I'm in a t-shirt and a pair of shorts. Oh no, like you know what I mean? I literally have people tell me like people of other, and I'm like, listen, I totally respect your religion, all that stuff, but like just because you feel offended by it doesn't mean I'm gonna go change. Like just scroll. Just scroll. Just scroll. It's not a big deal. Um, pigeons say, we're going to learn how to read. Pigeons may be navigating with their livers, study suggests. That's solid. All right. Today I'm going to play some golf. All right, that's what's up. I was going to say, has it been hot where you're at, Thrill? And I said, guys, we're live on YouTube, we're live on TikTok. Make sure you go follow me on both. I love it when people stop by to see me like 100%. Wonder who that one person was. I very rarely get like trolls. Like I don't even think I know that person. Yeah, it's a fake account. It's 182 followers. Like it's a fake account. Okay, but so all right. Apparently, a rare blue micro moon rises this weekend. Dun dun dun. Hi Mo, thank you, honey. I appreciate you. Oh, I need to shower something fierce. Like I said, I was doing my LED fans last night, and I got like cut up hands and whatnot. One of the like I liked it though. Like I said, I hadn't actually. Hi Mo, how are you, baby? I hadn't actually done it at night yet, and it was really cool. Like it was really cool just seeing like the lights go, and like it was really cool. 100% was really cool. I was super excited for it. Um, and I know that's something so stupid to get like, but I don't know. I like to learn how to do new stuff. So there's a point where you feel like you're not fucking up as much. Not even that you're being successful, but you're not fucking up as much. Like this last season was probably I would say I think I'm pretty sure like probably been my most successful. Hey boo, what's going on, baby? Good morning. But this is I actually did pretty good this season in pool. Thank you, boo. I appreciate you, baby. But so this was actually one of like my better seasons. Like I think I had a 20, I had one 20-0, and then I had two 18-2s. So cool, like cool. You know what I mean? Like I'm sure. Like, thank you, Boo Honey. I appreciate you. I am 100% sure, and you know that's how sports are. You're gonna win some, you're gonna lose some. Like the most you can hope is that you'll win more than you'll lose. It's not really, you know what I mean. But like I like that point when you start learning something, and then you can feel like you're getting better at it. You know what I mean? I'll tell you what, like this, man. This last week, I was on a roll, right? I went out and I played this play. I was on a roll, right? Like I was going. And then I went to go break. And when I did, I pushed down on the front of my stick and I scooped instead of hitting straight. I scooped it, and I could hear like as I was playing, because I said I was having some good runs in me. I could hear people at the other like tables, right? Because it's a pool hall, and they're like, "Whoa, cool! Oh shit! Look at shit! That was a good shot." And then I get ready to go break, and I go, "Hey Janet, what's going on? Good morning, honey." And I scooped, and when I did, the ball, I've never had a ball go up to the table. And it was like happening in slow motion. So I was going, "Oh, it's going good, Janet. How are you feeling this morning, honey?" But like it's like it went down like underneath the ball, right? Because I'm pushing on the front of it. So when I do it, my back arm comes up, and it goes down underneath the ball, and it scoops it, and it literally went over, and it almost sunk into the corner pocket. And I was like, "Fuck." And I stopped, and I was like, "My bad, I got the wrong sport." Or like I thought we were playing basketball there for a minute, but I was like, but I could hear everybody. Damn, I'm like, stop. I have yet to have a pole ball leave the table. Like it hasn't happened yet. Does not mean it won't happen. If anything, I'm sure at some point it will happen. Like I just hope that nobody gets hurt when it happens. Like you know what I mean. But so I said I'm gonna lose more than I'm gonna win. That's anything you do, but it's like there's a lot of people that they don't try stuff just because they're scared of failure. Like they'll want to learn something, but they don't want to look stupid. I see. Listen. I don't care if I look stupid. I'll be real. I do not care if I look stupid. It happens a lot. You know what I mean? Like some people, they're like, "Oh, I couldn't." Like people have told me I was brave because I would do like workout videos on live and I'm dancing and shit. And I'm like, well, nobody starts off great at anything. Like at some point you go, okay, this is like, hey, this is getting easier. Like it takes practice. Like nobody just gets. How's your dog doing? He's good. Him being a sleepy boy today, Darrell. I'm being a sleepy boy with a big old butt. And got a big old butt. You think, man, don't body shame me. But but that's like I said, if I can encourage people to do something, seriously, put yourself out there. Like, don't be scared. Like, just people will. It's part of learning. It's part of the learning. It's part of evolving. It's part of growing. It's part of everything. You know what I mean? It's that's what it is. All right, guys, I gotta get ready and go get a shower. I stink. I stink. I've been exercising a lot lately, and I need to go wash some of it off. So, all right, guys. No, I appreciate you, honey. I do. I got a party to go to today, and it's like I said yesterday it was like 111 degrees here. Like it was so. So I'm like, you know what I mean. So, all right, guys. I love your faces. Have a wonderful day. Mo, you're awesome, honey. I appreciate you. Guys, I appreciate you all stopping by, like, 100%. Like, thank you so much, like, for even taking time out of your day to come and see me. It means a lot to me. So, all right, guys. Have a good one. If I don't catch y'all again today, you know me. I'll be back on before the day's out.